People who separated or divorced within 1 year of getting married. When did you know it was a mistake? I'd been married to Daniela for exactly 4 months. We met at this tech conference in Austin back in March. I was there repping my company. She was giving a talk about app development like a total pro. Hands flying, audience laughing, full TED Talk energy. That night, we both ended up at the sad little hotel bar, sipping sad little overpriced drinks and bonding over how soggy the nachos were. She roasted my Star Wars phone case. I made fun of her for ordering a Cosmo like it was still 2004. By midnight, we were laughing so hard that even the bartender was like, "Should I leave you two alone?" Next 3 days, locked in. We ditched half the conference events to wander Austin like teenagers. Record shops, late-night diners, and an impromptu karaoke duet of Shallow that still haunts me. Same sense of humor, same weird music taste, same love for waffles at 2 a.m. I almost missed my flight back to Denver. She was in Portland, but we were all in. Constant texting, FaceTimes that lasted until the sun came up. She made me laugh so hard I once spit water across my laptop during a work call. 2 months in, I was obsessed. She was sharp, hilarious, could destroy me at Mario Kart, and somehow made a Trader Joe's run feel like a mini adventure. She had this way of zoning in on you like no one else existed. The only weird part? She never talked about her past, like ever. I'd be telling her about my dumb college roommate who once cooked ramen in a coffee maker, and she'd just smile and go, "Wow," then instantly change the topic. If I brought up her childhood or exes, she'd go quiet and say, "I don't like living in the rearview mirror." I figured whatever. Everyone's got baggage. I've got enough cringe stories of my own to fill a novel, so I didn't push it. Then one Sunday morning in Sacramento, we're sitting in this sketchy diner with cracked vinyl booths and a waitress who called everyone hun. She's stealing bacon off my plate like usual, and I just blurted out, "Marry me." No ring, no plan, just a half-drunk impulse and a gut feeling. She froze, fork, midair. I thought I'd blown it. Then she teared up and said yes. We drove straight to Vegas that same weekend, found some tiny chapel run by a guy named Ray, who looked like Elvis's tired cousin, bought rings at a pawn shop next door. The whole thing was $300 and pure chaos, but it felt right. No guest lists, no stress, just her and me and a blurry photo of us under a blinking neon heart. First few months of marriage? Incredible. I moved to Portland, transferred my job. We got this tiny apartment above a Thai place, and everything just clicked. She'd make coffee, I'd make eggs, we'd stay up too late watching trashy true crime. We were that couple, grossly happy, giggling in grocery store aisles like idiots. And then came the knock. It was a random Tuesday in August. I'm on the couch, zoning out playing some dumb mobile game, and someone knocks. Not rings the bell, knocks. Weird. Daniela's in the shower, off-key singing like she always did. I open the door, and there's this kid, like 9 or 10, holding a blue backpack and looking nervous as hell. And the freakiest part? He has her eyes. Those same intense green eyes and the same determined little chin she gets when she's focused. "Is my mom here?" he says. I blink. "Your mom?" "Yeah," he says. "Daniel, this is her address." I'm still trying to reboot my brain when she walks around the corner in a bathrobe, dripping wet, and sees him. Her face goes sheet white, like horror movie white. "Evan," she whispers. The kid drops his backpack and launches himself at her. "Mom, Dad got arrested. Mrs. Chang said I had to come stay with you." I just stood there, completely shell-shocked, like I'd slipped into an alternate timeline. My wife is hugging a full-blown child and crying, and I'm standing there in socks holding a phone charger like an idiot. After Evan fell asleep on the couch, she finally told me everything. She had him when she was 21 with some dude named Blake. Classic bad decision name. Blake was into drugs, petty crime, jail visits, the whole mess. She'd hit a rough patch too. Lost custody when Evan was 3. Blake got clean, got custody, and for the past 6 years, Daniela only saw Evan during supervised visits. She didn't tell me because she thought she'd scare me off and wanted to leave the past in the past. I was like, "You didn't just forget a sock drawer. You forgot to mention a whole human being." For the next few weeks, we tried to make it work, but it was rough. I was suddenly stepdad to a kid who didn't know me, didn't want to know me, and was clearly traumatized by everything going on. She was juggling being a mom, explaining her lies, and trying to pretend everything was still okay between us. It wasn't. Divorce was finalized on our 1-year anniversary.